This project is about the Constitution by Marissa, Kadence, and Hugo. The first side is about why the Constitution was made. The one reason that the Constitution was made was because the first one wasn't good, and they decided to meet up and make a brand new Constitution. The three branches of the government are legislative, and they are the ones who create the laws, judicial, and they interpret the laws, and executive are the ones that enforce the laws on the citizens. The Federalists did not agree with the Anti-Federalists, so they said boy to them because it was a dumb idea to not have a Bill of Rights. To not have a Bill of Rights, and they needed one. Alright, some of them are popular sovereignty, and the government needs to have consent on the people in order to have power. Limited government is about the government does not have all that much power, and republicanism is that they're elected by the people of the United States. The other 7 principles of government are separation of powers and ruler over a government and prevents tyranny and checks and balances, and that they could check each other. And federalism is divided into federal governments and individual rights. The preamble is the first part of the Constitution, and the is a very long part, and it says, "We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility." Frick, dude, that's too long. The next slide is about creating Congress, Article 1. And the articles are about the first and longest part of the Constitution, and it creates the legislative part of our government, and it's the lawmaking part. And this section is the longest part because people who wrote it believed that it was the most important part of our government, so it needed to be long. The next slide is the Bill of Rights, and there are 10 amendments in the Bill of Rights that Federalists needed because they wouldn't have signed it if they didn't have it, so they needed the 10. There's 10 amendments, but there's a whole bunch of other rights that the citizens have. The credits are, we found our sources from Google and Google Images, and the slides were created by Marissa Perez, Hugo and Kadence Ragsdale.